There's a guy I knew, a very successful businessman, who left his lucrative position and became a motivational speaker. Of all places, he made his career change in an airport terminal. It was May 25, 1979. He was scheduled to take an important flight from Chicago O'Hare to LA, where he was supposed to have a game-changing meeting that he could not miss. As he approached the gate, the boarding doors closed, and they refused to let him on. As much as he pleaded, threatened, and yelled, the answer was still no. He watched the plane taxi away, and with it, he saw his business opportunity disappear before his very eyes. It was a terrible moment. A few minutes later, American Airlines Flight 191, the flight that he was meant to be on, crashed into the ground during takeoff, resulting in the tragic deaths of 273 people. Until the horrific events of 9/11, this was the deadliest aviation accident in all of U.S. history. Suddenly, the pain of missing the meeting was highly overshadowed by the joy of missing an encounter with death. Our Parsha, Parshas Noach, describes the Mabul, the Great Flood, which basically destroyed all of creation except for Noach, his family, and the animals in the ark. On the surface, it sounds like nothing but a real catastrophe. Nevertheless, Chassidus and Kabbalah refer to the 40-day downpour in a positive way. They call it a purification and a cleansing, similar to the 40 measures of water in a mikveh. Indeed, the Medrash tells us that when the world was covered in water, it went back to its pristine state at the moment of creation. So, was the flood a wonderful thing, or was it a monumental tragedy? The Rebbe explains that it's a matter of perspective. To the human eye, all that happened was destruction. But from the lens of the divine, an incredible achievement was reached. A world covered in water means a world where there's no ego, where the external differences between one being and another cease to matter, for we are all swept up in God's infinite energy and goodness. Seen this way, the Mabul was indeed something beautiful. Ultimately, however, Hashem swore that he would never bring a flood again, because, like our man at the airport, Hashem wants us to make the discovery on our own, to see the ultimate good in what we perceive as a negative. There's no need for natural disasters to wake us up. We were each imbued with the ability to find and see the good in every single thing in our lives. Wishing you and yours a Shabbat Shalom u'Mevorach.